Hi Capricorn, my name is Ashley. I am here to bring you your divine vibes for the new moon in Pisces on February 27th at 4:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will have to check your local time to see when it is your exact time of the new moon. Messages for Capricorn. I'm a little cold out here, but I like doing my readings out here. Messages for Capricorn. Door to value. That keeps coming out. Door to spirit. Also, the thinking woman and the sun with patience at the bottom of the deck. So door to value, again, it's the number 31, talking about what you value in your personal space. So whether that be your physical space or your emotional space, definitely around the home. Lots of money. This money that I am seeing refers to like a savings or an inheritance or a trust of some kind. This money is like locked away. It's not something you can get to, but it's almost like it's blossoming or it's becoming available to you. We can clarify that more. Then we have door to spirit. That deduces to the number 5. So some changes here around your belief systems, around your spirituality, around how you're talking to the divine or how you're finding the divine. Maybe that's through readings like this or other things. Then we have the thinking woman, which deduces to the number 11, the master number. This is like a launch pad, okay? Thinking about your future, maybe going back to school. I see you considering some sort of transformation and it bringing you a lot of happiness. It might take some time and patience because it's possible you could be distracted by some romance here, but we will get to that in a moment. I'm definitely seeing, like with you considering this you path, there's also the energy of like starting a family. So maybe you just recently started a family, or you want to start a family but you also want to go back to school. So there's this energy of like, which way do I go? And really what I'm seeing with that is all the things are good. For door to value, the first card that comes out is the 9 of Swords. And on that card, the 9 of Swords is like a stressful card. Not being able to sleep, headaches could be significant. This is talking about like you're stressed about this money. Maybe you worked very hard for this money, or maybe you're distracting yourself with work because of this. It could be that you're looking for a job, a raise, not necessarily a job, although you could be looking for a job, because I do see a lot of options here, specifically one from the past or like a situation from the past coming back. It could be, like I said, that inheritance or a trust coming back to become available. And it has you very stressed out because there's some deception attached to that. I don't know if someone deceived you or if you deceived someone else in that situation, but I see that stress coming to an end because I see the 10 of Swords coming out, and it fell onto the 9 of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Wands. So definitely a new beginning, getting rid of that stress, moving past that, being able to look towards the future, being able to look towards building, possibly buying some land with this money. Yeah, this is something you've always wanted. And now you're going to be able to do those things. Get that healing you've wanted. Pursue those hobbies or those desires you've been looking for. Getting a lot of, yeah, this is a lot of healing. Could also be like healing from beyond. I'm sort of getting the energy of someone saying like, I wasn't going to forget about you. Don't think that I forgot about what happened. All right, for door to spirit, I'm feeling very like emotional about that energy. So hold on one second. There's like this softness to it. Like, of course I wasn't going to forget about you. Of course I wasn't going to let this go. Oh. I'm getting like the energy of a mother. Making sure that you get this money, making sure that this money is available to you. Oh, it's so powerful. I mean, whoever that is to you. It's a beautiful energy. Aquarius could be significant. So nurturing. Oof. I just want to stay in that energy. Confirmation bird. Door to spirit. So there we go. We're still in that energy. Queen of Cups. Woo, 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 woo. And there's that Five of Swords coming out again. There is something here about some kind of deception. Be right back. There was a deceptive energy attached to whatever this was. But there's some change coming. What's going on with this? The Five of Swords can also be winning at all costs. But I see you needing to sort of transmute that energy from a material, like ego perspective into something more heart-based. Open your heart. That's why the Queen of Cups is here. This is not a battle. You are being cared for. And I see someone delivering this to you, this transformation. And you getting that like levity. You have the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, you can't believe this. You cannot believe this. That's nice. Any more messages for this door to spirit? This could also be cutting something off. You have a lot of support around you. You have the Three of Cups showing up along with the Sun card. Definitely that sense of like childlike energy, carefree. There's a lot of feminine support around you. So whether that be friends, sisters, cousins, colleagues, whatever, but a lot of feminine energy. And they're very protective of you, whoever they are. I didn't say they were perfect. I said they were protective. I like how they feel though. They're like a quirky. They all have their own quirks. Like diva energy, that's what I get from this. Any other messages for this Door to Spirit card for Capricorn on this new moon? You get the Moon, Temperance, and Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's been taking a while. You've been having to defend yourself in the physical world, and that's what the Temperance card is here for, because it's not just a physical world issue, it's also a spiritual world issue. So that's why it's taken a little bit of time. We don't have the same time frame between spirit and here, right? So that's the change in perspective. Like you're understanding that now it needed to happen the way that it happened. For the thinking woman, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, High Priestess, and the Magician with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes you can get so up in your head that you forget how powerful you are, how attractive you are, how abundant you are. And you, like, I can see you feeling like you were forgotten and it keeping you stuck. But there is this new beginning with this clarity that's helping you to get some enlightenment. Yeah, there's a lot of this, like, a divine connection that is helping you to understand how magnetic you really are. And it's all coming for you. And it'll allow you to leave things in the past that you don't need anymore. You can let this go and be done with it. Because you're finally getting yours. All that love that you knew was there, but you couldn't feel or wasn't shown to you is finally showing up. And yeah, it could be in the form of money, but it could be in the form of other things too. Praise, recognition, you know, a bonus you were owed. This is justice. This could be a settlement, a legal settlement that you're dealing with. But I see. I really feel like this is the divine, someone on the other side giving this to you. And they're also saying, you know, like, this means nothing. This is an energetic acknowledgement from me to you. But the money means nothing. Like, money can't buy you happiness. I've always been here. And I just needed you to know that you're not forgotten. Why? Clarify the Sun card for Capricorn, please. Yeah, this is like kind of a sudden healing. You have Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Tower. With the King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Like, this is coming in quickly in an unexpected way. This is around a partnership that needs healing, that took a lot of patience and energy and waiting, right? You've been waiting for this for so long, and it's finally like showing up for you. You're feeling that sense of, you know, like, I made it. This is the energy of I made it, and it comes in so quickly and unexpected. It's definitely like miracle energy for sure. And the waiting has been so hard. still waiting. It's been so hard, but it's finally here. It's finally here for Capricorn. And it's like you can't believe it. It's like financially you're doing great and relationally you're doing great. You get the Lovers next. I mean, come on. This is a crazy connection with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Like, gosh, I want to be a Capricorn. You got Door to Romance at the bottom. So you got a lot going on. Let's put it like that. Four of Wands, bottom of the deck. What do you want to do? You get to make this decision. Where do you want to commit? Yeah, because I do see you being a little confused when all of this energy is hitting you at once. It might be a little overwhelming, right? It might be. So just take your time, slow it way down. Definitely resting in that energy of gratitude for everything that's coming for you. That's amazing. All right, we are going to get some words of affirmation or just some general guidance from Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Excuse me. Messages for Capricorn for the new moon in Pisces. February 2025. New scientific insights into subconscious mind. The new science of cybernetics has furnished us with convincing proof that the so-called subconscious mind is not a mind at all, but a mechanism, a goal-striving servo mechanism consisting of the brain and nervous system, which is used by and directed by the mind. The latest and most usable concept is that man does not have two minds, but a mind or consciousness that operates an automatic goal-striving machine. This automatic goal-striving machine functions very similarly to the way that electronic servo mechanisms function as far as basic principles are concerned. But it is much more marvelous, much more complex than any computer or guided missile ever conceived by man. Today, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that all electronic gadgets and computerized technology of any sort, from the internet to cell phone technology or satellites, bringing us hundreds of channels or on television, were programmed and made functional by human beings who formed a mental picture of something they thought was possible, then made it happen. We human beings not only have the capacity to create cybernetic systems outside of ourselves, but also the ability to learn how we can run our own cybernetic systems in ourselves. This creative mechanism within you is impersonal. It will work automatically and impersonally to achieve goals of success and happiness, or unhappiness and failure, depending on the goals that you yourself set for it. Present it with success goals, and it functions as a success mechanism. Present it with negative goals, and it operates just as impersonally and just as faithfully as a failure mechanism. Dr. Maltz makes it clear that all of us have goals, whether we intentionally articulate them or not. The brain and nervous system are continually leading us in the direction of images we think about consciously, or images that are so much a part of us that we're led toward them on autopilot. The alcoholic or drug addict has goals just as much as the entrepreneur, politician, professional athlete, or mother-to-be. With this in mind, we can become aware of what's under the hood, and whether or not we want the goals we're unconsciously moving toward, or the ones we consciously choose and work toward. Like any other servo mechanism, it must have a clear-cut goal, objective, or problem to work on. The goals that our own creative mechanism seeks to achieve are mental images or mental pictures, which we create by the use of imagination. The key goal is our self-image. Our self-image prescribes the limits for the accomplishment of any particular goals. It prescribes the area of the possible. Like any other servo mechanism, our creative mechanisms work on information and data that we feed into it. our thoughts, beliefs, interpretations. Through our attitudes and interpretations of situations, we describe the problem to be worked on. If we feed information and data into our creative mechanism to the effect that we ourselves are unworthy, inferior, undeserving, incapable, negative self-image, this data is processed and acted on as in any other data in giving us the answer in the form of objective experience. Those are your divine vibes for the new moon in Pisces, Capricorn. I will see you soon.